Use Video Training Series number 1. This is video 1 of 6 titled Self-Parenting Mastery in a Nutshell. Namaste. My name is Master Coach Yu, and as I mentioned in the intro videos, that self-parenting and boundary mastery are the foundational topics that need to be covered. So my hope is that you invest the time and to practice it and internalize and most importantly, emotionalize these professional spiritual life coaching lessons so that you can help your clients create the self-mastery life skills needed to feel safe, sane, and secure in the world. Please note that every video is summary nutshells. Otherwise, they would have to be literally hours long. So if you want additional information, feel free to call the office at 888-HLC-0878 or visit my school's website at www.holisticlearningcenter.com. Okay, on with the show. Again, this video is self-parenting mastery in a nutshell. So let's begin with the intention. The purpose for teaching your clients how to do self-parenting exercises is to fulfill their emotional dependency needs that were not met when they were a child, so they can live their life as emotionally mature adults. We could have actually easily have called this chapter Inner Heart Work. Just a quick side FYI note, I am reading these excerpts from my Self-Mastery Coach's textbook, but when I'm conducting real coaching sessions, I always have my clients read aloud and in first person. That's because the core element of the Maieutic coaching method, which is the method we use, that's what it's founded upon. The Maieutic method is based on the fact that humans learn the most by doing, not by being lectured to. I will teach you much more about the Maieutic coaching method on future videos. So let me tee this up by going back to my history. I spent 10 years teaching in inner city schools in Manhattan and in Staten Island. And my young adults were between the ages of 16 and 19. And basically they were either in my classroom or they were in jail. They like first, second, third grade reading and math scores, but they were very intelligent street kids. So I could only hold them for that short period of time for, the normal educational things. And then I wanted to work with things that they could have fun with, about self-esteem and self-image, not using that terminology. So I started taking as many courses as I could, but I found the courses about self-esteem and self-image dry and insipid because they didn't teach me how to do it. They just told me why it was important. So when we rolled up our sleeves many decades later, that was when I was a teacher, say beginning of 74, now we're talking 93. It took us literally 10 years to put these exercises together, because you have to put them together piece by piece, just like if you were teaching something as esoteric as physics or calculus. Now, to define what it says right in the textbook, if you allow me, I'll just read it as is. The self-parenting exercises take the concept of self-nurturing from an abstract, hard to understand, theoretical concept and breaks it down piece by piece into a step-by-step, easy to understand, specific set of emotionally self-nurturing exercises. Well, that's a lot of words, but what does it mean? It means if you're going to learn how to love yourself, how to nurture yourself, how to protect your boundaries, how to validate feelings, these can be taught, but it's like the old joke, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's why it took us 10 years just for this set of exercises. And that's why when we talk about clinically tested and well field tested, that's what we mean. Now, there are 3 important, striking, positive things that happen when you teach yourself, of course, because you are your first client, but your clients' self-parenting exercises. 1, the speed. It's amazing how fast they feel better. 2, the depth of their emotional healing. And 3, how fast they will reawaken their innate self-mastery powers to see, feel, and heal so they can take responsibility for self-parenting themselves. I have to tell you, being raised in a blue-collar construction worker immigrant family 3 blocks from the Manus Harvard low-income projects, that was my upbringing. When I was first turned on to these types of exercises, right, I was like, no way, but I'll try it. And I was dazed, glazed, and amazed how effective they really are. One of the most important elements of those pieces of self-parenting, those exercises, is emotional validation. Emotional validation means to give value to your client's feelings with well-grounded evidence that their feelings are not right, wrong, good, or bad. They are just what they're feeling. It's just about what they experienced. No judgment. Now, this is an important point. Validation is the opposite of ego resistance. When your client validates their feelings, their ego is out of a job. What job is there to do, right? That is because when they validate what happened to them, their ego has nothing left to deny, repress, minimize, intellectualize about what happened. Please note, validation does not mean that you're condoning or excusing your client's less than perfect behavior or what happened to them. It means that you are teaching them to unconditionally accept what happened or did not happen to them without any egoic guilt or judgment. In the next video, I will share the importance of the 4 P's of a self-parented adult, which are power, protection, permission, and practice. Again, remember that every video, right, are just summary nutshells. Otherwise, again, they literally have to be many hours long. So if you want additional information, again, you can call the office at 888-HLC-0878 or visit my school's website at www.holisticlearningcenter.com. Namaste.